already know that. It's fine.
It's fine.
But it's been a while, so
I don't know what you think
exactly
I'm going
where
to
this
think of
film's
it.
gonna go.
Mediocre at best is what you're gonna think.
Maybe.
Oh, it's the Couch Co-op Show, the beer show where we drink beers. Funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about them, and then we rate them and tell you whether you should drink them or not drink them. Good quality, sound life advice from your friends at the Couch Co-op. I'm Ian, that's Jared, that's Nick.
Live your life by what I say.
What's up, man?
What's up?
You guys still have these beautiful voices.
Yeah, man. Just a week later, and they're still here. You never close your eyes.
You still have the smooth sounds of us.
When I
not
kiss
so smooth.
your
lips. In the song.
Anyway, I love to say that this beer was provided to me by Nick, but I drank it, and I had to go buy another one, and then I quickly drank that one, and then had to go buy some more. So this is about the second or third time I've bought a Corona. We're doing Corona finally on the Couch Co-op.
So Ian, you keep saying the name wrong. It's Corona Extra.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to get that right. It's on the label with the same font and everything. Right there, it says Corona.
What does Vin Diesel say? You can have any beer in this room as long as it's yellow. Isn't that what his fucking quote is?
No, you can have any beer in this room as long as it's a Corona.
Does he say Corona?
He does.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Man.
And he steals one beer from somebody else who has one, and then he has another one.
The character that Matt Schultz plays.
Right. And it's just like, I don't want that guy. I don't want that guy's beer.
I haven't watched a lot of his
movies. No, that's why he wipes it off and he drinks it. And
listen, if you need to pour it into a glass because you need to see the color, then I'm not sure what's wrong with you. It's a bottle beer. It's always been a bottle beer. You grab it by the neck and you choke it.
You don't even get it on draft, which is, back in 2010, I was hoping would be the case because that's
you put the lime in the coconut. I've had it on draft though, at events and stuff.
Really? Where?
At events. So like Emmys.
What kind of event?
They bring like Emmys. When we had the Emmys, you have Corona. They had it on tap. So I definitely had it on tap in like little cups.
Oh.
There's been some other situations where I've had it on tap. Maybe at like a wedding. I don't know.
Cool. Well, I only say that because working for the distributor now and working for the same distributor years ago when they started rolling out Modelo products in kegs, Corona was one that never made it into kegs for us.
Look at Jared. He's screaming from the bottle. He's like, I don't want to drink this. First of all, just, hit off the top. God damn, I love. There's nothing like the Corona skunkiness, baby. Oh, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. It tastes like summer to me.
Absolutely does.
Maybe it's partially nostalgic, but it's just one of those things that's like, God damn, nothing I like more than sitting outside in the sun. Just hit me in the face. Drinking my skunky ass Corona. I poured
2 in here.
And that hit of lime. So good. So good. So good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Vienna style Mexican lagers. I like those a lot.
I think Jared likes those more.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad beer by any means, but it's improved wholeheartedly by a lime, and I don't have a lime. And
I'll drink it without a lime. I prefer it with a lime.
Should be just fine without the fruit involved.
I'm drinking it without a lime.
Listen, I'm just doing the lime because I'm fancy. But I drink it without the lime all the time.
Oh, I know. I've had Corona with lime with you plenty of times.
But this beer is not as old as the Victoria that we drank a week ago.
No.
Only 1925.
1925.
1925 in a week. Wait, how old was Victoria? I forgot. It's been a week. So.
1865. First registered.
Okay.
But first registered 1906.
Yeah, but when did Modelo take it over?
1935.
Okay.
So it's been around a long time. What I do appreciate is just how classic the bottle is, though. Like, it's painted on there, or it's whatever it is. It's not a sticker. The bottle is the look is classic.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that. That's
it's like stickers. It's like the old Rolling Rocks back in the. And I noticed they actually have the ABV on here now. They never actually used to have that on there.
That's true. Is it on here? Is it really on here?
It is now. It's like kind of right under the QR code.
Huh.
Like the bottom right hand corner of the QR code. Yeah.
4.6.
They never used to have the ABV on there. Or I should say they never had the ABV on it on the US version. Been up to Canada, they had it there, which was kind of a.
I mean, they never had QR codes on them before either, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Can that?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it takes you directly to their website. What do you think?
So, fun story. I drink.
I don't care. It should take me to a beach.
My friend Justin Burton.
I'm going to see if it teleports me.
My friend Justin Burton made me clean out his storage unit. He hadn't checked it in 5 years. Had a 3-pack of a 6-pack left. Been sitting in the storage unit for probably 4 to 5 years. And he gave them to me. I took them. Yeah, month, day, year.
Yeah, takes me to their website.
And he said, like, go ahead, drink them. It's like, so I went home and I drank them. And they were aged. But they taste like a European lager. It was like the whole skunkiness was gone. It was like a very kind of malty German beer taste. It was very funny. Huh. It's just like, how weird. Age it.
I should age some Corona. That sounds kind of good.
Age some Corona. It'll just sweet the fuck out. It's crazy.
Well, I guess that sounds like a project that I can work on.
Yeah, I'm gonna age some Corona. Get like one of their big bottles. They're 22.
They were in the dark for a long time.
Age it for.
I mean, I still have a 12-pack I haven't opened yet, but
I wouldn't recommend it. But
okay.
There's a lot of European beers that taste like that you could just get that taste like that already.
But it's not a Corona.
All right, fine. You wanna manipulate the flavor of your Corona. Go for it.
I mean, I would think lime is like the ultimate manipulation, but
they put lemon and Hefeweizen. They put orange and Blue Moon. Come on. They put lime in a lot of not just Corona. It goes in Modelo. It goes in Pacifico. Come on.
It doesn't have to. In Modelo, it doesn't have to.
You know what? Honestly,
Modelo tastes good without it.
Nah. Honestly, after John's wedding, 100% Corona is superior to Modelo. I think you guys are bonkers. I don't think that beer's that good.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are you talking
Modelo? Not the dark, just the Especial. Just the regular Especial. Yeah, I think that beer is not in any way superior to Corona.
Yeah, I don't really drink Modelo Especial, so I can't really comment on this. Negra Modelo, different story.
But even the dark, but even then the familiar or the darker Corona is like a different story as well. You know that.
Yeah,
those are two different beers. You know, and
absolutely.
So
definitely, yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, I'll have Corona Familiar all day as well too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like those darker kind of cervezas is a different beast. If we're talking like Sol and Dos Equis, Tecate, all those. I'm still gonna pick Corona over all of them.
Okay,
I think ultimately.
I mean, I can't even think of the last time I've had any of the other ones like Sol or Tecate.
I do remember
Tecate recently. I've never had Sol.
Sol's really watery. It's really light. It's not as
Sol is kind of
the Coors Light of these beers.
It's very unremarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Corona, like it does go away pretty quick, but my mouth kind of stays a little more sticky from the liquid. It just kind of, I don't know. Something about
the
it
man
just
cum that's
staying in
inside
there.
of it.
Yeah. So yeah.
The Toretto,
Totally.
the Dom Toretto.
Yeah, but the
Come on.
mouthfeel
You
after
gotta drink it like
drinking
this,
it.
dude.
Come
It'd be
on,
like-
watch
Isn't
your
the greatest.
back.
The only cure to drinking Corona is by drinking more Corona, apparently. To get rid
Not
of
the
the
worst thing in the
mouthfeels.
world. It's
What game are you gonna pair this one with, Nick, to win? I'll tell you which one I'm
Just
pairing
for
it with. I'm telling you which one I'm pairing it with.
okay.
Just Cause. Whole franchise.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just gonna say Kerbal Space Program because it was kind of that's just kind of a callback to something. I've never played it, but
I guess you could make
Well,
a fast.
we were
Fast and the
researching
Furious.
games that have been made in Mexico, and the list is very, very short. And the
Yeah.
one standout was Kerbal Space Program, which was made in Mexico by a development team called Squad. So I found that really
In-
interesting.
and why did that game enter our consciousness? I mean, why did we come across it?
Kerbal?
Yeah.
Well, Kerbal's been known for a while,
The sequel's kind of half being made.
but we
I
think
challenged
companies
Dave to
getting
play
shuttered.
Kerbal.
Right. There we go.
We challenged
That's what I was trying to
Dave
get to.
because it's a space simulator. It's like a rocket launch
Mhm.
simulator, and we were like, "Oh, Dave should play this," and it's super cheap right now because the sequel is about to come out, or is
Yeah.
out, or kind of out. I don't know.
That was a challenge for him.
So
And he didn't like it,
No.
which I was really surprised about. As much as he loves launching rockets and all that stuff in real life, he builds like rockets and stuff, and he didn't like Kerbal Space Program for reasons. But
Yeah, whatever.
it's a very involved game, very involved, and they were making a sequel for reasons. And
the first one
I
was
don't
a
think that's
pretty
been
big-
going too well.
the first one was a pretty big success.
I think it's an early access even, like
Yeah.
Kerbal Space Program 2.
I just don't think it's
Maybe I'll
going
play it.
smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, I
Well,
think they were
fitted in
acquired
between-
and that acquisition's not going well.
What's another famous Corona? I mean, Fast
if we
and
can think
Furious.
of something relating to the sun because of the
No, sure.
corona, if you will.
Famous Corona beer crossovers.
I mean, the only thing I'm thinking of is a Futurama episode where they're about to shuttle people into the sun, but
Snoop Dogg commercials. Snoop Dogg. Oh, what is the Corona?
Snoop Dogg.
So I'm trying to figure out. It's funny because I brought up the question, what Corona means.
So what? Corona's still AB InBev though?
They
Yes,
had like a
ish.
large margin of ownership. They had like 50 some percent.
And I think they actually fully
know now.
acquired them, but in
It says manufacturer, and there's two: Constellation Brands and AB InBev.
yeah, I think actually AB InBev like fully acquired them, but because of the US and the way it is, they still had to pass off their licensing to Constellation Brands to kind of separate them. So I don't know. It's like it's a whole thing. It's like a very similar situation with when AB InBev bought SAB Miller, and they had to license off a lot of their brands to Molson Coors.
So who owns Grupo Modelo then?
I want to say AB InBev.
Okay. So then AB InBev owns Victoria.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know because
Why don't they say that shit?
Grupo Modelo.
No, they like to hide it.
Weird.
Here's a fun thing. Have you guys ever had a Corona Rita?
Like the small bottles?
No. Where they put the Corona in the margarita instead of tequila.
And they tip it like upside down or something, don't they?
Put it
And leave
upside
the
in
bottle.
and leave the bottle. You guys ever done that? I've never done it.
I haven't, but I've seen it.
I've seen it. I'm just curious if you guys have ever done it.
No, the only time I see a Corona bottle upside down, it's in my mouth.
Oh, well, bang!
Yeah.
Suck that, ladies and gentlemen.
Funny. So it was unusually difficult to figure out the definition of Corona in Spanish, but I was right in my earlier thoughts of crown. I mean, there is a picture of a crown on the bottle, so I figured Corona stood for crown. But it was really unusually hard to define on the internet.
And actually, I want to say back in the day, the importer for Grupo Modelo stuff was Crown Imports.
Oh yeah, Crown Imports does like every import. It's a huge company.
All right, AB InBev does not own Grupo Modelo. Constellation Brands owns Grupo Modelo. So AB InBev must send it out in like European countries and stuff, like the outside of.
No, they didn't gain full.
No, because Grupo Modelo just says their parent company is Constellation Brands. But maybe
is that just for the U.S. market?
It doesn't say.
Under a licensing agreement?
Well, here's what Google AI Search Labs came up with. Constellation Brands has the exclusive license to import, market, and sell Corona beer in the United States, Washington, D.C., and Guam. The Belgian company AB InBev owns the beer in other parts of the world.
Yeah, other parts of the world.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
I think AB InBev has the opportunity to buy them out, but they just haven't.
Yeah, a long time ago.
No, I don't think they'll be allowed to.
As a result, all the company's brands are made in Mexico by an unrelated company in the United States. Grupo Modelo brands are distributed by Constellation Brands.
Yeah,
Constellation. Yeah, so AB InBev they just distributed it throughout the world. Somehow they have the rights to do that. Interesting.
Since 1925, Corona was and still is produced by Grupo Modelo in Tabuca, Mexico. It is also owned by their international distributor, Anheuser-Busch InBev.
So yes, they are an AB InBev brand, but
not here.
Not in the U.S.
Yeah, but they still get paid for all the beer made sold in the U.S., I'm sure.
Yeah, licensing agreements, I'm sure.
Oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense why fucking Modelo Light rocketed up the food chain when Bud Light got shit on by Kid Rock. And everyone was saying, well, it's still, but no, it's not. It's not. It's no. Anheuser-Busch has nothing to do with Grupo Modelo. Nothing to do with that in the States. But if you were anti-LGBTQ in other countries.
And it doesn't even have to be that. It's more just... you just kind of want to slap a person. It's like...
Oh, there's that. Just stop being an idiot. But yeah.
So...
Stop being an idiot on multiple levels.
Yeah.
Because... it's like, okay, you're going to hate on Bud Light, but I'm going to jump behind Grupo Modelo. It's like, man, okay. In the end, you're still kind of supporting the same company, so go fuck yourself.
Huh.
But anyway, sorry, Jared.
No. I interrupted you. I'm good at that. I'm very good at that.
Of Modelo,
but in 2012, it was announced that Anheuser-Busch InBev would acquire the remaining 50% stake for an all-cash price of $20.1 billion.
But when?
That
was back then.
2012.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah, well, in 2013, the Department of Justice filed an antitrust suit.
Yeah, so they broke it up.
To prevent it. Yeah, so that's interesting.
So they got to hold the brand. So Constellation got to hold on to this massive money making.
The matter was settled and the two companies merged in 2013.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
with the transfer of all
was
U.S.
settled.
rights to Constellation Brands. So that's why it was acquired by Constellation.
Mm-hmm. In a roundabout way.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it's still roundabout, AB and Bev. And by the way, Constellation Brands, how you guys doing with Ballast Point? You motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
It doesn't say.
Sorry.
You were talking earlier. In May 2023, Modelo Especial became the top-selling beer in the United States by retail sales volume, surpassing Bud Light.
Right. That's because of
that. Because of the we all know the reason why. But.
Yeah. But yeah, that's enough about acquisitions and money being tossed around and competition and all that stuff. We could probably end the episode, Ian.
No, we're gonna keep talking.
Getting pretty close.
Oh no,
still talking.
I mean, 12 ounces of beer goes down pretty quick. So
I'm nursing,
24. So
yeah, maybe I'll have to grab another beer.
No, we can wrap it up.
That's what happens.
I don't have a second Corona, Nick.
I'm going up.
I know. I had 2 cases, so.
Oh, you do? Dang. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad beer, but I don't have a lime, so I'm going sideways.
2.5.
I'm going right here. I love
with
Corona.
a lime, it's a thumbs up. Without
Corona
a lime,
all day.
All day.
All day, baby.
Yeah.
Mowing the lawn, Corona.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to knock that one down.
Weed whacking, Corona. Yeah, that's fine. That's better than I thought Jerry was going to give it, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, now my mouth feels super dry.
For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian. That's Jared. That's Nick.
It is. Hi, Nick.
We drink the beer, so you don't have to. But honestly,
you should drink them with us. Fuck off.
Here, honestly, if you have not had a Corona in your life at this point, I'm not sure what's. I mean, let's be honest. Jared and I used to drink Coronas in the strip clubs every weekend, dude. Jared and I used to hit up the strip clubs, see some titties, and drink the Coronas all night long. That's back in the day. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to admit it. But like, this is this is what we were doing. Anyway.
It was. I'm not ashamed of that.
Anyway,
I was in my 30s having a good time.
Yeah, baby. So everyone, enjoy. Beer responsible.
Responsible.
Mm.
Beer excellent to each other.
You got it, Ian. Congratulations, you did it. You said it. You remembered it.
Oh,
look at that.
Anyway, I just got this.
My Corona.
My Corona.